Everybody, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel, which is what I always say because I'm too predictable
Boring.
and boring. I'm glad to be back. I was really sick and the kids had a cold, so it was not a fun week at our house last week. It was not the least bit fun at all. I have some kind of undiagnosed condition. We don't know what causes it, but every so often, for some reason or another, I will have about 5 to 7 days where I am pretty much non-functional. I'm in extreme pain and I don't even know which end is up. It's just really miserable, and I don't sleep and I can't eat, and it's just the worst thing ever, and I can't figure out what's causing it. And I've been to the emergency room. I had to go in the squad once. It's just been awful, and nobody seems to know what causes it, and the only thing to do is to just live until it's over with, because there's nothing that seems to shorten it or make it any better. And believe me, you got hardly any description of it. It's an involved thing. It's a big deal. So that happened to me last week again, and the kids had the cold, and it was just pretty miserable around our house, wasn't it?
Utter crap.
I don't even really remember that much of it because I'm non-functional when that happened. So anyway, I was doing good to make a short little video Friday, didn't I, Ben?
I don't even remember.
I think I did. I don't think I dreamed it. I think I did it. Just saying that I would try to be back on schedule. And here I am trying to be back on schedule. I feel much better now. I'm still really tired and weak, but at least I'm up and functioning, which is pretty good. So let's see. If you missed anything last week, don't feel bad because I missed it too. I don't have anything big to update you on or fill you in on. What are you doing with your hand, buddy?
There's something itching right about there.
My nose is itching too. Somebody's coming with their hole in their britches. That's what Nanny would say. So Ben got a new drink today. You want to show him? Use your words. Tell him what you got.
Introducing Orange Dreamsicle.
Rain.
Total body fuel.
He's a little happy about it, aren't you, bud?
Yep.
So that happened. I'm back to being able to drink a frappe, which I'm very grateful for. We're on our way to pick Chris up from a doctor's appointment here in a few minutes.
Unless they happen to find him crazy enough to put in a straitjacket and send off to the mental ward, in which case we just won't pick him up.
In that case, it'd be more likely to be you.
Har har.
Har har, be neat to your big brother. But anyway, so we're just out making this video before we go over there and pick him up. I told the kids I was going to try to make dinner tonight. It's real simple. We're just going to have hamburgers because I'm not up to anything complex. I was going to make pork chops, but when we got in the freezer, we couldn't find them. I know they've got to be in there somewhere, but I'll tell you, I'm not up to standing with my head in the ice and digging for 10 minutes. So hamburgers it is. Besides, they sound good, don't they, Ben?
Yeah, because hamburgers.
Because my kids like them some hamburgers. Wolfie's very glad to have his mommy back. I will say that.
You know what I sometimes like to put on my hamburgers?
Buffalo Kill.
You know why?
Tell them what Buffalo Kill is.
If any of you are wondering what Buffalo Kill is, we've taken to calling buffalo sauce or hot sauce or whatnot. Ever since Mom watched that one episode of a TV show called The Simpsons, in which they basically made parodies of certain tall tales like Johnny Appleseed and stuff like that.
Anyway, so their last name was Buffalo Kill, and for some reason it stuck. Don't ask me why. And we still call it Buffalo Kill sauce.
Yep. And you know why I like to occasionally put Buffalo Kill on my burgers?
Pray tell.
To quote a spot I heard when Christopher was listening to Rewind the other day. By the way, he needs to turn his volume down.
I've been saying that to you for years.
I put that shit on everything.
Okay, so back to what I was saying, which was Wolfie's glad to have his mommy back because I haven't been able to take care of him or do anything with him for a week. So last night, no, it was the night before last, I came out and I just sat in the living room and talked to everybody and, you know, just visited for a little bit. And he came over and laid down on my feet and wouldn't let me get up. And when I finally got up and went into the other room, he laid there where my feet had been and took a nap. He's so happy. He's a Mr. Prancy right now. Never been a prancier pooch.
Did I mention he's spurlt?
A little bit spurled. A little bit tinky doo-doos. So let's see. What else has been going on, Ben? I had an appointment today to go see about getting my house weatherized, but it's just too much. I'm not up to it yet, so I called and I postponed it. Hopefully they won't be too ticked at me, but what are you going to do? When you're sick, you're sick. You can't help it. And my voice is almost back to normal, which will be great for screaming at the children again. Right,
Jessifer, turn that shit off!
No, it's more likely something I'd yell at you, to be honest. I'm always having to tell Ben to turn stuff down. Drives me nuts.
Jessifer, too. Don't sugarcoat it, Mom.
It's Ben. But she's probably not even got my head in the frame.
Oh, it's in the frame, but if you want, cut,
Ha ha ha.
sever,
Sever.
maim,
Okay, babe. Maim
har,
yourself.
mutilate.
Mutilate. Anyway.
I'm picking on Mom with the camera angles now.
I'm going to have to get him, and then I'll have witnesses, which is hardly fair.
I guess that means you'll have to do in the witnesses too, huh?
I'm not even touching him. Look, he's all paranoid.
Ow!
Ow! I tickled him.
Ow.
What's that? Ow!
Ow!
You're lucky I'm still weak as water. That's all I have to say about it.
I'm pressed up against the door.
You're lucky I didn't throw you out the window.
Well, it is up, Einstein.
What's your point? I'd still throw you out the window.
My point is get your ass back in topic.
That is the topic, is picking on Bentleys. Okay. What else do we have going on this week? Anything?
Well, I was going to say we don't seem to have much going on right now, but I think there's about to be a particularly brutal moiter.
A moiter. Speaking of which, is my DVD in yet? The one you ordered for me?
Haven't got a message about it yet.
Okay. At least it's finally warmed up. It's supposed to be 60 here today, and I am not unhappy about it. If I got to be out running around, at least let me be comfortable. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so I'm glad that's tomorrow and not today. We had to go to the grocery store and buy jelly, of all things.
Jelly.
Yeah, Mom wanted jelly. Her birthday's coming up. It's on the 16th.
You know, we're probably the only people on the interwebs to be able to talk about absolutely frickin' nothing for over 9 minutes.
I doubt it. I think that's a talent a lot of people I know have. No, Mom's birthday's coming up, and I'll try to get a picture of this clock I got her. It's a digital alarm clock, so she can see it better without having to feel around for her glasses. And the screen of it is like this. Got it, Ben?
Yeah.
And the letters are literally the size, the numbers are literally the size of the screen. They're huge. So if she can't see that, I give up. Thing wasn't cheap either. It was like 20 bucks for just a little cheap digital alarm clock.
Oh, guess what else?
What?
It makes double sense because guess what Gammy's receiver doesn't have on it?
Yeah, her new cable box, her new
Spectrum receiver.
yeah, but it's also her DVR. It doesn't have a digital clock on it so she can't see what time it is without having to fish around for her old alarm clock, which is wrong half the time. So hopefully she'll enjoy this. We got her some new summer clothes too. And I'm going to let Lenora, Miss Lenora, if you're watching this, I'm going to let Lenora bake her cake. So, yay. Although I might make one before that, just because she likes a chocolate pudding cake. That's where you make like a chocolate double sweet cake and poke all the holes in it, and then instead of frosting it, you pour pudding over the top. Warm homemade pudding. It's really good. You like them too sometimes, don't you, Ben?
Yeah. You know, I'm kind of hoping we'll be able to have for dinner for our birthday. Say it, Mom.
Bless me.
Leprechaun.
Here, boy.
But seriously,
What?
you know what we're talking about, dinner-wise.
Ben's hoping for KFC, but I think we're going to be too broke for it, to be perfectly honest.
But we'll see.
There's a difference between having money and having money you can spend at your discretionary income. And I just don't think I'm going to have that kind of discretionary income at her birthday. So it's very expensive to have somebody sick in the family. You're always buying extras like cough syrup, Kleenexes, and I don't even know what all I got for us when we had that cold at first, but I spent a lot.
Dang, we're up to over 11 minutes 30.
Yeah. And so that ate up a lot of my extra money for this month. And then there's been all the extra bananas and stuff that we've had to get. It adds up fast. You know, you think, okay, so $10 here, $10 there, $20 that day. Before you know it, you spend $100 and it seems like you don't have anything to show for it. But it is what it is, and I don't begrudge anybody a bottle of damn cough syrup or some eye drops or some nasal spray, so.
This is just what happens when you feel like blah.
Yeah. There you go. I guess I should be blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, we
blah,
should
blah,
probably.
blah. English number 1, blah, blah.
We should probably wrap this up
video.
before it gets to 15 minutes.
Video.
You're forgetting an N in front of it. NVIDIA. But a bump this. Alright,
The words, they have fled. They have disappeared. I have no words left. Poop.
all joking around aside, we should probably call it.
I did.
That's not what I meant.
In any event, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up because I'm almost to Chris's appointment, but she's not even there yet, but oh well. And I need to get him picked up all right. So I'll go ahead and finish this off. If you guys are watching this, I want y'all to say a little prayer for a friend of mine who is about to be homeless. God knows who it's for. It's a gentleman who is being, to put it bluntly, screwed over by his landlord, and nobody deserves to be treated that way for whatever reason. Nobody deserves to lose their home over something stupid. So if you feel like saying a little prayer for him to find a new place and to give him strength to get through this current situation, that would be great. You guys are the best, and I would really appreciate it. So hopefully you'll do that for him. And thank you for, when I ask for prayers for myself, for praying for me, because I honestly think that's all that gets me through these spells is prayer, because I know it's nothing I'm doing. So, okay. I guess that's it, huh, Benny?
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. We should be back Wednesday, and maybe I'll have something interesting to talk about. And maybe I'll be better, and my voice won't sound like I've been gargling with barbed wire. So, I guess I'll let you go, and we'll talk to you on Wednesday. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.